I think the food that I had at the meeting today has decided to do a massive disagree. And I have the strongest of tummy rumbles right now. Perfect time to play Pikmin 4! Hi everybody, Skylar Stardrift here. Welcome to the stream. And welcome back to Pikmin 4. Last time, we chased Louie to the final area of the game. He has the Veterinarian in his hands. And now we need to go and find said Veterinarian. So, let's get to it. 30 times I've streaked through this stream now. Oh my goodness. Hi Doctor. Hi Frost. Welcome on in. Chat people, the Floofmaster has arrived. Floofmaster General has arrived. Wow. Skylar, what's up, bud? Been looking forward to watching you play Pikmin 4. Watching YouTube on a game called StarCraft 2, though I wager it's a game that may not be your cup of tea. Probably not, no. I think I've heard of that, but yeah. Like, space is cool, don't get me wrong. And I love space games, but eh. Oh yeah, we have a thingy to thingy. We have a thingy to thingy, yep. Cool. Well, successfully thingied. Thingy has been successfully thingied. Boris Kujio, an author struggling to write the follow-up to his best-selling debut novel. He hopes the demands of his editor won't find him here. That work doesn't end here, yada yada yada, blah 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 blah. We've done this 500 times. Where is he? StarCraft 1/2 required too much brain power from me. Not really violent space games, though. Can't handle 500 transactions per minute. What is it? You saved me? Thank you. I'm grateful. I'm Boris, an author who can't seem to write a single sentence anymore. Narb. Hi, Delimited. Welcome on in. I'm Narb. After witnessing the way you confront obstacles, I've realized my authorial life has been spent running away from things. I ran away from my insistent editor, from my persistent writer's block, and even from the fans who love my work. But I feel changed now. I'm going to focus on writing the next books for my fans who are out there waiting for them. How about this for a story? The protagonist is a astute adventurer chasing after treasures. When his ship wrecks on an uncharted planet, he finds a land of rainbow seas and gleaming mountains of treasure. But there's also a mysterious shadow stalking him. What do you think? Sounds fun and suspenseful, right? Did you just describe Pikmin 5? The protagonist fills up his spaceship with treasures, but he's stuck there without fuel when the fierce monsters attack. How will he ever escape from this uncharted planet? I'm beginning to get a clear vision of how the story ends. This one's going to be a masterpiece for sure. I feel like I finally found the light after trudging through a long dark tunnel. Now ideas are popping up in my head like popcorn. I feel as if I could write a book about anything. I don't know what you encounter in this playthrough, Skylar. I needed inspiration for my new book, so this trip was going to help me find that. I never expected to end up stranded. But thanks to that experience, I realized I should keep my mind open to even the most unexpected sources for new ideas. I just need to, figure out how to implement them in my work. I'm not proud of how I acted when my first book received so much praise. I really let it go to my head. It made me believe I was better than everyone else, even though what it really came down to was luck and good timing. I look pale? Well, I had a nightmare last night. My editor showed up in my dream. He demanded, submit a plan for your next book and get busy writing. My memories from my time as a leafling are rather vague. The one thing I do remember is a sense of feeling trapped becoming stronger. It's like I was locked up inside of a dark cave. After witnessing the way you confront obstacles, I run away from everything, but I'm changed now. Build all structures. I did it. I did the thing. I'm putting your name in my paper. Haha, just you wait. Oh, sorry, Ochi. You two are simply amazing. You brought them all back safely. I really wanted to give you something, but all I have is this. I hope you'll accept it. I've got more pieces of raw material for you, and that's all I can spare. I don't have any money because it's all gone. I only have something that's useful here. Wow, you bloom more Pikmin flowers. Bloom another 300, please. Gee, it's almost like I've played this game before. Horticulture efforts have not gone unnoticed. You grew the Pikmin population, now grow another 500. No, it's 300, never mind. I made it easier. No, you didn't. Hey, thanks for taking the time to rescue me. I'm Sammy. I can usually be found researching cheery blue skies, moody rain clouds, you know, all that weather stuff. This planet is mighty nice weather. It's so pleasant all the time. Clear skies just make you feel so good. It's as if your worries and cares clear up too. What a gorgeous day. It doesn't matter what day or what time. I always find the sky simply enchanting. When it's bright and blue overhead, it's because the air is clear. Weather like this is always welcome as far as I'm concerned. We only get about one day of sunshine per year where I'm from. I can't get enough of these constant blue skies. Kinda wish Pikmin had more dynamic weather. Where I come from, the weather can get really dangerous, and the sky is almost always hidden behind gloomy clouds. Rains a lot, with tons of lightning and hail and snow are everyday occurrences. It's been refreshing to discover that it isn't like that here. Have you watched the sunset on this planet yet? It was the first time I've ever seen one so clearly. I mean, I've seen pictures in books before, but wow, so that's what a sunset looks like in person. The starry skies here are just stunning. This is the first time I've seen ones quite like this. We never get clear nights like this on my home planet. I wish I could share them with my family, even just once. There were once land masses on my home world, but the rains came and submerged all of it, every last bit. The engineers of the past used incredible ingenuity to build artificial lands for us to live on. Isn't that impressive? Rescue work is extremely important. Just make sure you take a break to appreciate the sky every now and then too. Another beautiful sunny day makes me want to curl up on a blanket and take a long nap. What a gorgeous day. It doesn't matter what day or what time. I always find the sky simply enchanting. Whether it's bright and blue overhead, I'm repeating myself. By comparing the names to my roster of tour participants, I confirmed on my end that everyone was rescued. Man, this kid seems optimistic. It isn't much, but please accept that. Oh, and if it's not too much hassle, could you provide a receipt later? What do you need a receipt for? Tax purposes? Claiming GST on that? Okay. You're not who I wanted to talk to, ironically enough. Gunkbusters! I have made all of the gear. Nah, I'm good with that. Our all gear from the lab complete. I was worried I might get tired of creating new gear, but seeing you in action continues to inspire me. That's saying something. Coming from me, I usually reserve my compliments for the feats of empirical thought myself. Plucking whistles now available in the lab. Discussion just gave me a brilliant idea. Collect some more raw material and I'd be happy to turn it into a reality. Wawa. I'm doing well, Cousin Ken. Aside from potential running to the toilet if necessary. Oh, I just spent all my money making items, you bum. Thanks. Yeah, don't call us the rescue corps for nothing. Tummy rumblies. Yeah, I have the big tummy rumblies at the moment. I don't think some food that I had at the meeting today at work agreed with me. Particularly. Haven't, was it good going in at least? It tasted alright. It was just some, like, finger food from a place called Miss Maud's. There's a few of them around here. He's slowly losing his mind. So yeah, it was some finger food. I did have some Tim Tams, but they would not have caused tummy rumbles. Tim Tams don't cause tummy rumbles. Tim Tams are too good to cause tummy rumbles. Right. What do I want to do? Okay, I think I should head over here. I think that's a good start. Because I'm done with everything over here. Aside from... Oh, no, that's not a cave. That's a thingamabob. Oh, I need to do that! That is a thing that is needing doing. Right. That would require all of the pebbles. Okay. What? Why we not go this way? I want to go that way. I want to go that. Why would I take a longer path, game? Are you stupid? Why would I want to take a longer path? It's all about the journey, not the destination. Motorized creatures and collect crap and castaways. Okay. Ochi, you stay here. Now, pack. Everybody on board. Guys. Go. You go do the thing, and I will go do something else. Ochi, where'd you go? You're down there. Well, now I'm over here, so Ochi, I guess you'll just have to move. Still a lot going on over here. Well, these guys are gonna get this back pretty quickly, I imagine. I could go and scope this out and see what's over there. Ochi, you go to the base. And then I will continue walking down over here. What was that? I just had to stop and give the Pikmin a jolly good sniff. Apparently. This is called being useful with my time, I think. That opens up a cave. Hi. Cool. And now we just grab all the Pikmin. And since they're all purples, there's gonna be a pain in the butt. Thanks, Ochi. Well done. Really? Ah! Come on. Thank you. Your voyage log entry, apparently. And I'm gonna need the whites. Okay. Plan is to just keep going, and then towards the end of the day, I will jump in a cave. Alright. What have we got down here aside from poison enemies? There's another base over there. You kill that purple, we turn you purple. I don't trust that mud. Okay, it's fine. Hey! Well, that was an unwelcome surprise. Can we somehow turn this into a base? Well, yeah, if I get rid of the big thing. Come on. Where are you going? Why are you going that way? Why are you being a jerk? Why? Drop it, fellas. Why? Why? Oh, of course. Of course. Hello. I like making things difficult. There are some Pikmin sprouts waiting. Yeah, well... Don't forget to block them later. I mean, I'm a little busy right now. Hello? Are you gonna stop? Can you stop? Fine. Fine. You want to be nasty and horrible and mean, then I'm just gonna go. I'm wasting my time with you. Simple as that. And I don't like wasting my time. If you're not gonna come down, then I'm gonna come to you. Simple as that. Yellows. Reds. Maybe use the rock Pikmin. The rock Pikmin will just bounce off. The rock Pikmin actually don't latch onto it. Hi, Dog Patrol. Welcome on in. Delimited is not a dog. Delimited is delimited. Right, you giant overgrown spider. Come here. Now you're asking for it. Guys. Come on. Nah. Nah. Especially in rock Pikmin because the contact damage bonus upon throwing them. That's true, and they also don't get squished. You guys take that, you take that. Oh hey, spicy spray. Makes up for the one that I used earlier. Grab all those. Grab that. Is there anything more around here? Not really. Okay. I mean, there is that over there, but there's an enemy in there. And there's also this wall. Pah! Nicely done, OG. Why don't you take that yourself? You can grab that. Just to come up with strategies that have the most successful outcome with the least amount of casualties. Cool. That's that dirt wall demolished. And there's also this up here that I can go grab. And then, I suppose, I can go hop in a cave. Which, I'm gonna do that one over there. Should probably do that first, actually, come to think of it. Everybody to me. There you guys are. Come here. Right. Any weekend plans? Not at the moment. Catching up with a few people on VR, but that's really about it. Love how sticky it is down here. Plus I had snacks walking over to me non-stop. 2 of them were really big. Suggested a Roxanne winged. Okay. Sure. Why not? Hi Papa Links, welcome on in. Rocky Wingy. Really has a bone in the stomach. Does anybody need juice? A few of you need a juice. That's on the other side. Perfect. Okay. More of these annoying guys. Oh, hey, Pupples. Normally I wouldn't need to, but considering the fact that I didn't bring Pupples with me, I think this is probably a good idea. Alright. No use pre-barricading around the bush. Whatever pre-barricading means. Is a bear, not a bear? I don't know. When he doesn't have the right qualifications, oh my goodness, Doctor. Pluck, 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 pluck. And make you groan at least once a stream. Do you though? Guys, come on. First start, you're attacking the wrong thing. Well, you guys can just do that, because, you know. Get in there, Archie. Oh, great. And he got a purple, too. Everybody back here? You don't have to fight the water wraith anymore. There we go. Hold on. What is my shortcuts? Idle is a lot. There it is. Everybody get juiced. As many as I can, anyway. And, alright. Okay, round 2. Sounds like that. Nice. Perfect. It's getting bumped around. Cool. That's everything. I wish you could choose to have it convert to sparklium or raw materials. 20%! Okay, so there's 5 levels to this cave, sub-levels to this cave. Whoop! Let's not stand there then. I would like a safe spot to stand, please. Okay. Nope. At some point it feels like Pikmin players don't utilize the rock Pikmin much. Let me... Nope. Disband. Then I will swap to Ochi, who can grab the rest of these Pikmin for safekeeping, and up to me. Hi. Hi, fella. Get rocked. I think I rocked his socks. Okay. You guys do that. You do that. Somehow you grabbed it. Can you like reach up there? I totally can. I guess you're off to a rocky start. Guys! Just sort it out! Come on. Okay, now I need Ochi. I can do after doing this. Oh, I need Ochi. Ochi required. Ochi, come here. Ochi, you are required. For many things. Big mistake. Big mistake indeed. Cool. That's floor 2. notice that a lot of you will leave, so... Cool. All the things. And now we cave. It's fine, they'll join us. God, can you imagine if Pikmin games did not do that? If Pikmin did not follow you into the hole if they were not in your party. That would be annoying. Oh! There must be a castaway nearby. Eat all the things. Okay. Alright, here we go. Hi. Right. And purple. Now it's time to have fun. Now it's time to purple. Oh, hey look, a SNES mouse. Cool. That was almost fun. Right, I don't think there's anything else. That was another leafling. Leafling recovered, good work. Why do I do this to myself? As long as I'm stocked with medicine, curing them is the easy part. I'm actually not sure if I have any medicine. Okay, cool. I was gonna say the thing didn't go down. Also, we have like a bunch of stuff that's... Cool. Okay. Missions. Yep. ID badges. Just want to clear all this stuff out. Rescue journal. Snack catch. When your rescue pup has earned a treat, approach your pal, then use A to throw them a bone. Captain's diary. And Shepherd family history. The Shepherd family has lived with dogs from the very beginning. We understand that if we love and respect these creatures as we do our own, if we pay attention and observe their behavior closely, then we can break down the walls between our species and truly understand one another. Kane Shepherd, 16th Captain. Beyond the sky itself, there lies a beautiful blue planet. Those words have been passed down from captain to captain, calling to each of us. I can't imagine what sort of place this blue planet might be, but it's said to be home to even more dogs and folks than we have here. One day I hope to fly beyond the sky and into space. Maris Shepherd, 7th Captain. Many years have passed since we first began to make this land our new home. Still, we need more time to complete our environmental adaptations. In the meantime, we must survive so that one day we can pass down this new history to our children and pass down the ways we've learned to rescue and protect everyone. One day we will live here in peace. Mark Shepherd, the 2nd Captain. Also voyage log. Eventually we'll hit a new one. Thank you, Pikmin. It is very strange. The scenery of this planet, which I once found hostile, now sometimes strikes me as surprisingly serene. Perhaps I owe this feeling of peace to the Pikmin and our friendship. Untitled. I'm so very tired. I found a bunker inside the building. Thankfully, the entrance is a lock, so unwanted creatures won't be able to get in. I can rest easy now, knowing that I have a safe place to go if I get stranded here on this planet. I'm supposed to find Olimar. Boss's orders. I don't really remember what he looks like. These thingies remind me a lot of pick carrots. I'd eat them, but then he'd carry my snacks. Wish I had a golden pick carrot to eat right now. Got sick of Nana's cookies, so I tried eating some of the creatures around here. They're pretty yummy. If you don't hurry up and eat these, they turn hard in the ground. As soon as I spot one, I dig it up and grill it. Stories Olimar told were always boring, but he never got too angry when I messed up. Still drawing a blank on his face. Saw something sort of Olimar shaped. It was pretty shaggy and seemed happy enough. I'll leave it alone for now. I'd like to ride that green dog thing it had with it. Mostly been focusing on snacks lately. Guess I'll just make something up when I report to the boss. A green dog thing came up to me. Could be the one I saw with that Olimar-ish creature. Must have been abandoned. Guess I'll keep it. Tried some of that green juice the things by the hearth were drinking. Tastes really yummy. Makes my head and tummy feel all warm and cozy. Marinated lip steak, claw croquets with cream sauce, roasted leg and miso shells, soy pickled eyeballs. Not sure the soy pickled eyeballs would be particularly yummy. I can pick all the fresh mushrooms I want here. I'll save some for Nana to try once I go home. I filled my belly with all kinds of snacks. Strongest creatures are the tastiest, except that ultimate weapon-like one. It was barely edible. I see a lot of places... Okay, these are the K ones. Cool. Anyway. Now I'm done, we can move on. Now, I'm thinking I might be able to finish the game tonight. But there's still a lot to do, so there's gonna be one more Pikmin 4 stream next week, I reckon. And it's just gonna be me reading a bunch of enemy descriptions and a bunch of treasure descriptions, and there's also something else that I need to do after the game is over, too. Sigh. Okay. I mean, sure, drink it, I guess, but we'll get back to that later. Alright, well, there's some more whites. Throwing all kinds of the wrong Pikmin there. Right. Or anything else? No. I don't think so. What happens if those dustling beetles shot this stick thing to a rock Pikmin? Would it be unaffected? They're not unaffected. I think they do get skewered. I think. Guys, come on. Everybody over to me. Certainly getting quite a few whites, aren't we? Okay, that's that room clear. Hey, Archie. You can go and dig that out. Okay, I've already got that over there. That's all the treasure. Everybody to me. Then we got a couple of winged buds in there, so... There we go. Smaller, but the white Pikmin are a force to be reckoned with if there are enough of them. Yeah, they do less damage, and so do the winged Pikmin. The winged Pikmin do a lot less damage, so I prefer not to use them in fights unless I absolutely have to. Right, so this should be the other big creature that Louie was talking about, I imagine. Don't like the fact that we spawned in the center of the room. Oh! Lovely. Guess what that is? Now the question is there only one? The answer to that appears to be yes. There is only one. Guys. Lovely. He's a big boy, too. A really big boy. Okay. Well, that's what I got bomb rocks for. Hi. Would you like a snack? Bet you would. Then he will roar. And then he will jump. And then we will pack. And we will bomb rock. Hi. You wanna lick me? Oh, okay. You wanna do that? You wanna pack? You wanna bomb rock? I bet you do! Yummy bomb rocks. Guys, calm down. Apparently I lost the Pikmin. Pack. Bomb rock. And done. Easy peasy. Seriously, that's one fat Bulblax. That's one of the bigger ones. Every so often there is a giant enemy. And it seems as though he would be one of those giant enemies. Wolfgang! Innerhe! He's here for good footage and hopefully good ratings. If he doesn't get the latter, then he's in for another existential crisis. A TV director! That means we found everyone from the TV crew. Let's hurry back and report this to Muggs. Right, there's Bulblax. And I've got about maybe half the material I think I need. And that should be everything. Excellent. Right. And, hey, we go! We'll go over those at the end of the day. Investigation complete! We lost one winged Pikmin that entire time. Everyone else we saved. Somehow or another. I'm pretty sure that crab guy ate a couple Pikmin, but, you know. Apparently he didn't, so we take those. Alright, that's gonna be sundown, isn't it? Yeah, I figured so. Alright, so tomorrow I'll start off with this, then go do that. And I may as well open this up whilst I'm there, because it's there. And then I'm gonna focus on this area over here. That sounds good. Okay. End day. I think we've got another 3 days left, possibly. Possibly. 3 days left on the Pikmin planet. But yeah, I think this game is going to be 2 streams long. But it depends on how much I get done tonight. I could finish the game tonight, but it depends on how this goes. We still have to do a few night missions as well, so there's still actually quite a bit to do. The giant crab had put it in its mouth, but it doesn't eat them right away. The reason you lost the winged Pikmin is because of the fat bollocks. Yeah. I definitely heard the sound of a Pikmin dying, though, when we were fighting the giant crab thing. Gold Vaulting Tube and the Dazzle series is done. We got the Nuggets, the Sweet Stumble Knot, Mega Horn, Chance Totem, Memory Fragment Center Left, Back at the Beginning Track, Creativity Conduit, Spouse Alert, Gourmet series is finished with the Belted Delicacy, Hoop of Healing, Hoop of Fortune, Sphere of Calm, Sword and Shield series is complete with the Heroic Shield, Searing Acid Shock, Dazzle series is complete with the Golden Vaulting Table. 31% to 45%. Castaways on this planet come from all walks of life. We have academics, business professionals, tourists, and they've come from so many different planets. It's an interesting mashup, that's for sure. Sounds a lot like the Rescue Corps. We all hail from different planets and have our own set of skills too. I get that. I like to think of the Castaways and the Rescue Corps as one big family. We're all on the same ship! After all, at this point, we could even induct those folks as honorary members of the Rescue Corps. That might be going a bit too far. Lol, the spouse alert. I didn't react as much as I normally would, but that's because we've already found it. I think we're going to be pushing day 50 here. Can't remember how many days are on my original save file for this. Looks like we don't have any medicine left. Have we got anything that we can do? Yes. You rescued all of my crew members! Now that's the kind of action I expect from a member of the Rescue Corps. Anyway, here's that reward I promised. Sincerely. Seriously, thank you. Hey, another 50 raw material. Our camera is broken, so we won't be capturing any new footage for a while. Still, that director of mine, he's probably cooking up some kind of a scheme to get good footage. Yeah, he definitely is. So, you're the one who saved me and my crew, huh? As the director, I'd like to say thank you on behalf of all of us. Unfortunately, our camera didn't fare so well, but that's life. We could have made something great here. Oh well. Huh, wow. I guess this whole ordeal has made me realize something. Ratings are important, but they aren't everything. Good grief, he's had an epiphany. Until now, shock factor journalism has been my thing, but maybe I need to revamp this mysterious Death Planet project. It's going to be tough. That desire to capture the most intense and awesome footage possible is hard to ignore, but on the other hand, it doesn't seem to give me the same rush that it used to. Could I just be stuck in a rut? I wouldn't be standing here today if not for the courage you showed during my rescue. This shipwreck has taught me so much. Maybe that's what I've been missing all along. Courage. The cowardly dog. The courage to stand up and take fate into my own hands. I've always tried to capture intense and awesome footage, but all that effort is meaningless without the right subject. Maybe in the end I've been saved, but in more ways than one. I was so trapped by my obsession for high ratings and praise I never saw what really mattered in life, but now I see. Success is not in the rush of a good rating, it's in the seeking of self-growth and the greater happiness. I feel like I've been able to reveal to you parts of my heart that I didn't even know existed. Thanks for listening. I think I know what I need to do next. By the way, you have a great presence. I've got this idea for a show called Bobo Breakfast Battle. You'd be perfect. I did it again. Just forget about that, okay? Old habits, you know? Sounds like he's in a midlife crisis. Just need to muster up a little more courage. Shouldn't be too hard, right? I would like to learn heal level 2. And I can learn heal level 3. And that's everything. That look on your face. Yes, can see it in your eyes. It's time. You and Ochi are ready. The legendary skill can now be learned. The ultimate secret's been passed down in my family for generations. Master it and you'll be initiated into the Shepherd Way. Culmination of all your training. It's a part of your DNA now. So get out there, carry out your mission with confidence. I'd like to train. The secret is Infinite Rush. With this legendary skill, Ochi gains unlimited stamina. That means he's able to keep using Rush forever. But we need to rescue pretty much everybody to do it. Learn all Oshi's skills. 0 of 0 completed. Well done, game. Primordial Thicket. Once we have that third base, we should be able to do all the night missions. I think there's a third base on here anyway. I'm not actually 100% sure, now that I think about it. It's fine. Ugh. 4 of 8 castaways rescued. An EP Narbo. Where are those Decor Pikmin anyway? Okay, hold on, game. Let me... Skull. Ugh, okay. This isn't what I needed. But it's also what's gonna give me. Okay. Oh no, there it is. Okay, so I got that one. Alright, so there's supposedly a Decor Pikmin around here somewhere. So I might send Skylar to do that whilst Ochi takes care of this. Okay. Ochi, you stay here. Skylar, you're going over here to find the Decor Pikmin. Ochi, you are gonna take out the white Pikmin. And I think 50 should be more than enough. And we're gonna head over to here. Boing, boing. Oh. Okay. Never mind, they can get up there. Get up there. Skylar arrived at the destination, and there's the Decor Pikmin. Excellent. Where's my... I can never remember how to get this stupid camera out. Hi. Say cheese. Decor Pikmin found. Save and keep exploring. Okay. Now, where's the next one? Because there's one nearby where we are right now. It's over there, alright? Actually, hold on. There's one over here. So, I'm gonna go over there. Ochi, what are you up to? Getting pushed. Give me all my Pikmin back, please. And Ochi can head over there. Skylar arrived at the destination. Excellent. Okay. Gonna take out some rocks. And... I'll leave the lights out, I suppose. Oh, hey. Pack. Hi. Decor Pikmin found. It's a midlife crisis. I bought that sports car because it was on sale. Okay, I added it to my Decopedia. I'll show you at the rescue command post. Okay, and Skylar, you found possibly the last one. Somewhere around here. Maybe? Where is it? Let's look down the ledge. I think it might even be... No, that's the bridge. I feel like it should be up there, right? It's also in the forest with spiky foliage. Bunch of leaves near the extended clay bridge. the maple base. Okay. So it's near the extended bridge. Oh yeah, there it is. Pack and field camera. And it's wearing a little pine cone decorated like a little owl. Okay, cool. Well, now I have all of the Decopedia done. So, Ochi, I'm gonna meet up with you. And you're gonna go over that way. Look, it's a leafling. Really observant, that Colin. Come, it is Dandori time. Alright, newbie, time to show off your Dandori skills to that leafling. Oh, okay. Narrow tunnel completed. And back through and into the Dandori Battle thingy. Collect all the treasures within the time and creatures within the time limit cliffhangers hold. Yellow and rock Pikmin. Okay. 5 spicy. Oh boy. Not gonna get a platinum relic here, I think. Or platinum thing. Whatever it is. Platinum relic, that's a Crash Bandicoot thing. Grease Pikmin, do not lose them. This is basic Dandori. Do you know basics? Show me. Ugh. Great, there's a giant molly hop there. And Ochi, I'm gonna have you take that, mate, I think. Well done, fellas. Oh, and bomb rock. Okay. Nice. Yes, I am well aware of what that was about to do. Don't you worry. Nicely done. And Ochi, you take a thing. Is there any other Pikmin that I can grab? There's some rocks over this side. So I'll grab them. Cool. And there's some rocks over there. Oh, hi, Ochi. Hey, Wally, hop. Okay, you guys with me. And... okay. Oh, there's a palm rock there. Okay, all you guys, come on. Pack. Bother. Spicy spray, okay. Ugh! Excellent. Ochi, I'm gonna have you carry that, because that's big. No, 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 no. Ochi, with me. I was gonna say, once the rocks get back up, we'll be fine. Alright. Okay. Ochi. You go in there, huh? Ochi, what have you got up here? You've got a Wally Hop. Okay, so... need to throw up some yellows to Ochi. Okay. That's probably not worth it. Skylar, okay. Ochi, you take those. And then take this. Unfortunately, we're not going to get everything. Oh yeah, absolutely not. But we did get a silver medal, so not terrible. And we did finish it, so. Yeah, we missed one treasure and one of the molly hops. And not quite all of the gold nuggets as well. Dandori is too good, I could never beat. As I promised you a reward, it's 30 pieces of raw material and I'm dead. It's like they passed out. Okay. This is going alright, isn't it? I have a funny feeling I'm not going to get everything done that I want to get done tonight. To be honest. This is not going quite as well as I had hoped. It's a bit longer than I expected, to put it lightly. Alright, cool. So we got a Dandori Battle over there. But I kind of want to do this first. So let me do this. Okay, let's see what we got to deal with up here. Boing, boing. Leafling recovered, good work. Error. Alright, let's get this one cured. Don't stop exploring now. I was gonna say I need something that latches on. Not a Pikmin was lost. However, I am seeing the error of my ways, and I'm going to deposit, I think, probably the white Pikmin. And maybe a few rocks. And a few purples, just so I have enough ice Pikmin that I can probably freeze the lake. Maybe? Maybe. I'm not sure. Oh, bother. Okay. Fine, then. I suppose I will deposit all my rock Pikmin as well. Humph. Be that way. Hee. Squish. Squish. Put a few more Pikmin on that. Said put a few more Pikmin on that, please. Thank you, there we go. Skylar, you're giving them the cold shoulder. How cold-hearted of you. And because I'm the greedy sort, I want the bodies as well. But that, of course, means getting the winged Pikmin out. Guys, I threw 7 on there. Come on. Okay. Well, that area's done. Perhaps we can do this area too. But I think that's one of the crab guys, isn't it? Okay, let's put these away. And put the ice Pikmin away. And perhaps head over that way. Oh, we do have all 3 bases in this area, so I can do the night missions now. I'm not sure if I'm gonna get to the final thing on this stream, if I'm honest. I have my concerns. Are you big scary creature? You're not big scary creature. Okay, hold on. Hold on. We need to do an experiment. How deep is this mud? Not too deep. Okay, that's fine then. And back down you go. Monster, anybody? I think this is more like it's supposed to be one of those blue bottles or something. I think they're called blue bottles. I'm not sure. There's something sort of like really nasty poisonous thing. There we go. Sure. You rock Pikmin can do that. And Ochi, I'm gonna have you dig that out, because you'll dig that nice and quick. And then you can leave it there. And the Pikmin can carry that. That was better. That was a little more effective, wasn't it? And there we go. Alright. That finishes that area off too. And that means we can just go right back here and do the Dandori thingy. We do have to wait until this is back in the onion, but hopefully that won't take too long. I mean, you can literally watch the Pikmin. Scares you the most? Honestly, Water Wraith. The Emperor Bulbaxes are not great either. And neither are the Whatchamacallit, the Empress Bulbaxes, they're not kind either. Basically anything that can squish my Pikmin. I'm not particularly scared of those crabs, they just are awkward to deal with, if that makes sense. Yeah, I'm not gonna get everything done today, but that's okay. We can do this, then we can do that battle. Well, we're not going to get to that battle today, I can tell you that much right now. But we can basically do it the next day, and then work our way up here. I think that's going to be our play. Suck. And suck. And that's it. Collect all the treasures within and creatures within the time limit. Oasis of Order. Five, spicy! Try to collect raw materials and get right to building. This is my cave. You are here to train Dandori? Train, train, and train some more. Choo-choo. Throw your all into Dandori. I want more Pikmin. There's Pikmin over there. Okay, so I do need white Pikmin. And I feel like this is probably the way to start. And then there's white Pikmin over there. No, come on. Stop locking in on that. Okay. Right, so white Pikmin over here. Okay. Alright. No, not good enough. I feel like I'm making no progress on this one. I don't think we got this one in the bag at all. Whatever I've done it wrong. Do you know what I mean? It just feels that way. I've done something wrong. And I can't shake that feeling. Alright, well the good news is I've eliminated almost all of the enemies. There's one over in that corner, and that's it. Okay. So, Ochi, let's have you dig that up. Okay. Suppose I can get you guys on that. Hi, Arch. That's 12, that's 10. You can't get up there. Okay. Oh, we're supposed to use Ochi. Command. Come here, Ochi, please. Just leave that there, mate. You'll be fine. Big creatures that spew poison. You can beat them with your dog too. Okay, you grab that. Alright. Just enough to do that. And do that. And there's some white Pikmin over here that I never grabbed. Yeah, this is not going well. You leave that, Ochi. Leave that to the purple. What? Guys! Come on, thought you were on Ochi. Nope, that's gonna be a fail. Okay. I'm not very good at this one, it would seem. Your Dandori needs work. But you never gave up to the very end. I give you 10 raw materials, try again. Hey, newbie. Looks like you're in a bit of a pinch. Want some top-notch assistance? If we select Get Help, I don't think I failed a Dandori mission before. If we select Get Help, Dingo will play the mission for us automatically. Got some guts, rookie! What a relief. Well, the game told me to collect raw materials and get right to building. So I think this time around I'm gonna do just that. I'll set the winged Pikmin over there. That's helpful. Okay. So, this is probably what I should have been doing, is using Ochi a little bit more. Cool. Everybody to me. Excellent. Alright. Guys, come on. You guys do that. Ochi, dig that up, please. See that it's done. Then come here. Because we're going over this way. Pikmin, where are ya? Nowhere, it seems. Ah, okay, cool. How many have I got? I've got 8. That's not good enough. Okay. Ochi, where are you? You dig that up. Okay. Climbing wall is done. Could you give me for a sec? Right, put you on that. Put 2 of you on there. And put 1 of you on there. That gives me access to more whites, which I can then pluck. You guys can do that. And then I can grab these. That works. Didn't think it would. Ochi, you take that. You guys are with me. That's 10 there. Restless dog in trouble, what do you mean? Ochi. do that. There we go, that's a bit better. Still not perfect, but I mean, at least it's a... At least we passed the mission now. It was better than before, but still not fantastic. Definitely a lot to improve on that one. Dandori is too good. I could never beat, as I promised, your reward. It's 30 pieces of raw material dead. Looks like they passed out. This is our chance to rescue them. Yeah, that was a tricky one. I just couldn't get the groove going on that one, I'm afraid. Couldn't get my mojo up to do it properly. They're carrying it too fast for the other guy. Cool. I've got to take a long route to get there, so I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to reach it in time. This is our 20th Leafling rescue. That's quite the accomplishment. And we still can't read the data. We have to have found everyone by now, don't you think? No. No, not really. There's Louie! Phew, Nelle appears to be unharmed. Enough of this, we need you to cooperate.
No. I don't think so.
Come on, he ran away again! Hurry up and go rescue Nelle, Ochi and Skylar. Yeah, I think we're all good. Cool, so I can just head in here. Alright, winged Pikmin only. Rescue Nelle the Veterinarian. Ooh, that sounded impressive. The final battle, 5 spicy! Some creatures are difficult to defeat using winged Pikmin, leave them for glow Pikmin or Ochi. The weight of the things you... Oh, well. Now! Blech. Huh? What's happening? It's alright, she hasn't sprouted any leaves. Because she's been drinking glow sap, right? Remember what the doctor said? I don't know, but I doubt he'll be handing over Nelle anytime soon. We need to rescue her by any means necessary. You're up, you two. Ochi, Skylar, don't let me down.
Guess I'll whoop her away.
Where's boss?
So inconvenient.
Pikmin's me.
We'll take some more, I guess.
Wonderful, more Pikmin.
Ooh, more.
Look, you collected a bonus find.
I'll take that bonus find.
You drop him!
I'll take that bonus find.
Baba. What's everybody doing? Hey!
Oof.
Alright. What else have we got around here? Hey, Archie, you want to carry that for me? Thanks. Sneak Bomb has appeared. Sneak Bomb is over there. Why is it so close to me? Okay.
This just got interesting.
Up around that Sneak Bomb.
You're persistent.
Bang! Louie is tough. Louie just lost the Sneak Bomb. And then I threw rocks on his face. It's going pretty well. Yeah, but I think Louie's going for the sneak thing. Not the sneak thingy, he's going for the sniffler. Yeah, look, you collected a bonus find. Okay, I've got an idea. I'm just gonna tell Odie to grab that. Ochi, really? Come on. I told you to grab the fucking sniffer. Grab the golden sniffer. Thank you. Whilst Louie's distracted. He has no idea where it is. He has no idea where it is. He has no idea where that sniffer is. And it's already gone. That was easy! I struggled for a little bit there. I was basically behind him, and then I started getting into the lead, and then I sneak bombed him, and then I gold sniffed him, and yeah, it was all over. I won by at least 100 points. I won by a ton. What were you doing, Louie? Seriously. Whatever you did at the start, you did very well, and then you just didn't do anything for the rest of the match as soon as I sneak bombed him and he gave up. And even then, it seems as though, like, just looking at the line, it looks like he gave up already.
Go! I'm getting out of here.
Aw. Oh, he's run off somewhere. Never mind that. We need to rescue Nelle. We should secure Moss as well. We don't want her to end up back in Louie's care. Once we get out of here, I'll command Moss to head to the rescue command post. You can do that? Huh. Okay. Head back up. You can leave Moss to Olimar. Cool. Something tells me this game is still going to have 3. Oh, hi, Moss. Heading back? Captain Olimar needs to communicate directly with Moss. Moss, can you hear my voice? Can you find me at my current location? Track me down? Okay, Moss, I'll see you at the rescue command post soon. Amazing. I wonder if she'll actually make it all the way back to you. Oh, she'll make it alright. She should arrive sometime tonight, I think. To lead her all the way there from here, it's impressive to say the least. Alright, we better recover Nelle now. Skylar, Ochi, you got this. We're gonna have enough time to do that. I love how the white flowered Pikmin are too fast, so I can't get another one on there. Alright, excellent. She's the one obsessed with juice. No, that was another one. I believe. Good news, we rescued Nelle! Nelle, a uniquely talented veterinarian at the top of her field. She's here with Don Bergman and crew in pursuit of treasure. Though they do look very similar to Alf and the other two from Pikmin 3, yes. Thank you, thank you. Oh, Nelle. Seriously, we can't thank you enough. We're both so grateful. Rescued Nelle. They're all from Kopai as well. We did it! We finally rescued Nelle. If anybody knows what to do about Ochi's tail, she'll be the one. Once she wakes up, we'll find out. Brittany. Yeah, I think she even mentions Brittany in one of her descriptions. Maybe, I'm not sure. Okay, let's have a quick look around and see what's around here. Doesn't seem to be anything over there. What's in here? Ochi, you go find out. Yeah, we're not getting those back tonight. I'm not even gonna try. And there's a dog bowl. And if I'm not mistaken, there's also some enemies inside this icky mud. Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's enemies inside that mud. 2 of them. Oh yeah, I can go buy the final upgrade now too, can't I? Forgot about that. Right. Oh, we're rescued now. Day 47. 2 leaflings and Nelle the Veterinarian. We've got the Delectable Bouquet, Beckoning Mannequin, Mock Bottom, and the Scaly Custard. And we sprouted 19 rocks, 15 wing Pikmin, 6 purple Pikmin, 6 white Pikmin. Lost no one. 45% to 86%. And we found the last 3 Decor Pikmin as well. Nelle hasn't woken up yet? She's probably exhausted, and it's possible that she hasn't eaten anything since she crashed onto this planet. Nelle! Hey! Wake up! You alright? Dobbs, quit it! You really want to mess with Nelle when she hasn't eaten? Good point. That could go badly. Let's just leave her be for now. I expect that she'll wake up by tomorrow on her own. Then we'll ask her to examine Ochi as soon as possible. Right after she's eaten. Day 48. I think we're actually going to go to day 51, aren't we? No! We're so relieved to see that you're alright! I admit it was touch and go there for a while. I think the biggest threat I faced was my own empty stomach. Now that we're reunited, it feels like I can finally breathe. We owe you rescue corps, folks. Big time. Nonsense! We're just doing our jobs. Yes, that's quite enough pleasantries for now. Your doctor filled me in on the current situation. I'd like to have a look at Ochi right away. Sure. But... so the tip of his tail is morphed completely into a leaf, and not like one that I could easily pluck from a plant. The symptoms seem to be quite similar to those displayed by the leaflings, if I'm not mistaken. And you've already tried administering your medicine? Yes, I did. It had no effect. I see. What exactly does this medicine consist of? It's a combination of glow sap and non-leafified cells from a non-leafified individual. Well, I think we struck upon our main issue then. If administered as a preventative measure, the medicine may have worked, but to cure a space dog, you need space dog cells. Do you think you could make a dose of the medicine using Moss's cells instead? Excellent idea, I'm on it! Well, shucks, it didn't work. My guess is that we need cells from a dog that hasn't been leafified. Where are we going to find a dog like that on this planet? Excuse me, but while preparing to harvest cells from moss, I came across this. The dog thing's den. Found the huge dog thing near the large rock at the back of the swamp. Had something in its mouth. It's that pink person who had the yummy juice. She's getting in the way. I'll just drop her somewhere. A huge dog thing. Could he be talking about that giant dog? He can't be talking about Moss. Moss is here. And we've already tried that and it failed. Exactly. We'd be forced to discount that giant dog-like creature that ran away with Nelle. Oh, right. I was carried away by some sort of giant dog, wasn't I? I just bounced along on its back all over the place. I never stopped to eat, so I must have just passed out from hunger. Honestly, is that any way to treat a renowned medical professional? Now, can you remember the dog's tail? Did it have a leaf? Not that I can recall, though it was hard to see much under all that fluff. If we're able to collect cells from that dog, we may just be able to save Ochi. Only problem is, where's the giant dog now? Well, now that Moss is here with us, it's possible that Louie will try to find and adopt that other dog. If we follow Louie's scent, it could lead us right to the pooch we're looking for. It's worth a shot. We have a new mission. Track down Louie in the primordial thicket. Keep your eyes peeled for any signs of that giant dog. Copy that! Got a lead for curing Ochi. To cure Ochi's tail, we'll need cells from a dog without a leaf on its tail. You need to get close to that giant dog that Louie is with. Find Louie and the giant dog. I'm quite sure I'll be able to cure Ochi, though I'll need cells from a dog whose tail is not a leaf. If you're able to acquire these, please bring them to me. I'll whip up a cure right away. Since we crashed on this planet, my main source of food has been the juice that's made out of that shining extract, the Skylabee floof. You see, it contains many enzymes that help rid the body of fatigue. It's also quite tasty, so what's not to love? Floofy just means better to pat. Exactly. By nature, we copites have a hearty appetite. Quite floof. But members of my family tree were ravenous with a capital R eaters. That's my way of saying, when do I get to eat next? What I wouldn't give for some extra spicy grilled fruit. I wonder, how should we deal with Louie when we finally catch up to him? Perhaps we should sit him down and have a very long talk with him about treating food with the respect it deserves. Agreed. My main goal here is to collect treasure. That's why I'm working with those two in the first place. So when it comes right down to it, I'm prepared to leave them behind if I have to. Though, if I did lose track of them, it'd probably be more trouble than it's worth. I'd likely wind up helping them out. Wow! After all the trouble and how concerned they were for you. Wow. What I'm doing isn't all that different from what other veterinarians do. I treat animals and publish papers now and then, that's all. Really, I'm not as interesting as all that. Since we crashed on this planet, my main source of food has been the juice that's made out of that shining extract, blah 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 blah. Okay. Jeez, yeah, that's a bit mean. They're right there, within earshot, you know. Okay. Well, time for some night expeditions. I don't think we're finishing the game tonight. The Sylvan Gate and Autumnal Galley. This place is giving me the chills. Something exciting must be waiting for you. 4 spicy and 5 spicy. At least one of these has to have 2 glow saps. That, or the third one, doesn't open until I've done the first 2. And Moss is also there to see us off now. Primordial Thicket. The Sylvan Gate. We've got 150 glow seeds. And I'm tempted to use some of them. To get a good start. I have a bad feeling. Oh, you should. You absolutely should. I have a funny feeling about tonight. A really funny feeling. It's either this mission, or it's the next one that I'm thinking of. And either way, not fun. Sput. Okay, Ochi, there's only one thingy. Where are my Pikmin? Come on. Thank you. Oh yeah, there it is. Oh, and I need Ochi. Fuck me. And there's the egg hatching, I can hear it. There it is. Gee, you need to get to that quick, don't you? Smoky Prog number 1. Oh yeah. Number 1, I said. That thing's coming out of the egg. It's going off to the luminal. Okay, where is it? Where'd it go? Is that it there, maybe? I don't know. Either way, we need to go back. Up, over here. Ball Bears 2? Oh lord. Yeah, we got our work cut out for us tonight. It's gonna be a big one. Ochi can handle those little guys. Good luck, Skylar. Thanks. Gonna need it. Ick! That thing's coming out of the egg! Oh look! There's another one. Thanks, Ochi. Well done. I destroyed the trick mill, huh? Get him! Nicely done. Okay. Right. No, I think I'm gonna go this way. Because I got a big ball bear coming towards Ochi. Everybody inside. Those are Skylar ball bears. It's fine. We took care of them. We're gonna head to the other side now and help Ochi out. Also, we've got a lot of glow Pikmin here. I'm more worried about the Smoky Progs when the Smoky Progs arrive. So. Oh look, there's one. Get him! Nicely done. You have a really long death animation. Ball bears, get him. Excellent. Hi. Noel's being attacked, that's fine. Trick Noel's wiped out. That's fine, we can handle it. Told you we can handle it. Told ya! I'm impressed you defeated all those creatures. I wasn't sure you'd survive the night. Yeah, we got it. Don't worry, Yoni, we got it. I think that's because I think I managed to do so well because I literally went on the hunt and killed a few creatures. Man, I had like 80 glow Pikmin there. That was pretty impressive. And then I had a few more probably pop out right at the end because I moved a bunch of star bits. Yeah, it wasn't too bad. I was really worried about those smoky progs though. But they were so slow! Skylar, you handled that like me cooking up an apple pie. Guess that's an improvement over the, disaster that was the Louie battle. Welcome back from your night expedition. At last, I can make the medicine, and it's all thanks to New Blood here. Well done. I'll have the medicine formulated by morning. Just you wait and see. Right, administer the cure. Sure. Okay. Gulp. Grace, Sozor. She's just an ordinary gal who follows her bliss as she floats around space, though the space police have their suspicions. This is Grace. Is me. Just drifting along through space. Whee! Drifting, flying, floating, falling. How long have I been out here? Huh. While adrift in space, I have been picked up a time or two by the intergalactic police. Is she a lost child, or maybe a castaway? Stranded? No, Grace, she's just a free spirit. Just ah-ooh. Gazing at the sky, lost in thoughts, it always feels surprisingly new, even though the sky stays right where it is. Grace, I'm not so good with all the noisiness. I can't stay on this planet for too much longer. A goal? Grace's goal? No, I don't have anything like that. Just being light in space, that's enough for me. It feels satisfying. You should try it sometime. Is this heaviness I feel gravity, or do I just miss the sky? No matter, here I am, so here Grace will wait. But space, I'd like to get back there soon. She's asked where she's from and where she's going. Does the all-knowing space float have the answers? It floats along all whooshy. It does as it pleases. Where is my floaty friend? Grace is friends with the darkness in space. No, it's not that scary. Why would it be? Thinking back on my time as a leafling, was I a leaf or was I me? I don't remember much, but I felt all leafy inside and my head was blank, just like a leafy leaf. Baggage? No, all those things, they're just noises. All kinds of rumbly noises. Rumblies, I think she said. The way it holds back the float. If I can't float, then I can't drift. Traveling light is like freedom. I've been to all kinds of planets, just go with the flow and it's all good, but I always go back to the big dark, to space. Grace belongs in the darkness, yes, she belongs with the sparkly stars and the glittering infinity. While adrift in space, I've been picked up a couple of times by the intergalactic space police. I'm just weird. Oh yeah, right, I should do this first. I'm interested in this final piece. A plucking whistle. I couldn't imagine making any more gear. It's time to put it all to use and witness the greatness of science. Come back and see me. So the plucking whistle allows us to pluck Pikmin from the ground by using the whistle. It's self-explanatory, really. It's basically the same item that we had in Pikmin 2. Primordial Thicket. Autumnal Gully. Will this be our final night mission? Or is there one more to go? I don't think we're gonna... Yeah, we're definitely not gonna finish the game tonight, but I have another idea. Which is probably gonna help me next week anyway. Okay! Low seeds 170, here we go. This should have 2, right? Oh, there's a poison thing, like, right away. Yeah, there's 2. Okay, cool. So, let's command Ochi to take care of this one. I'm sorry, did you hear that cute little growl that Ochi just did? Ochi made, like, a tiny little growl. Just a tiny little one. This is definitely scary. Okay, so we need to make our way over to that. How do we get there? Alright, we can just go this way. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab that, and then I'm going to just slowly make my way around here. Creatures are becoming more active. It's fine by me. And I'm going the wrong direction. Although... Oh, there's an Emperor Bulbox over there. Just pointing that out. Just casually. Oh, hey, look! Look at what else we have to deal with. Oh, isn't that a joy? Hello, you giant, blithering, bumbling butthead. Because I couldn't think of any other things to call you. Trickle is being attacked. Alright, what have we got to deal with? What's heading our way? I think we should kind of just sort of maybe leave our retreat for it. And head this way ourselves. And guess what I'm hearing? Oh, fuck me. I'm nowhere near that. Ochi! Yeah, I'm aware, game. I'm aware. Oh, fuck. The smoky prog's in the way. Okay. That's fine. Archie back over there to the blue luminol. And the orange luminol is now under attack. Bloody hell. Alright, stop the creatures. I'm rushing! I'm rushing! I'm rushing. Oh, fuck me. In the butt. Heck. Oh, great. Yep, I lost. There was not much I could do. The Emperor Ballblacks was on the way. Oh, scrubs. The Luminol's broken. Not much we can do now. What is it, rookie? Need the help of a real professional? You got some guts. Go get him. Fine. Fine, game. You want to play rough? Well, let's play rough. Ochi. Orange luminol. Whilst I'm over here. And brought back the Baldman. That would be nice, yeah. Alright, Smoky Prog active. Yes, I'm aware game. Thank you. Right. Back over this way. Ochi, don't lose. Just saying. Thank you. Smoky Prog 1 is down. Grabbing that. Okay. And I think we should probably head towards Ochi. Actually, we can just go this way. Right. And got you. Excellent. And can't come soon enough, eh? Mulling the bed, I know what that is. Yeah, okay. Things coming out of the egg. Pack. Thanks. Don't bother. Yeah. I'm rushing over there as fast as I can. It's gonna die. No. I'm too far away from it. Ooh, I should have lost. Oh, I should have lost on that. But I didn't. Think you have enough glow Pikmin? Well, I've got 100. And there's only one Smoky Prog left that stands between me and the morning. Goodbye! That'll be it. Thank you very much. That was a rough one, though. Fantastic. There's not a single creature left standing or skittering or hopping. I was almost too far away from the blue luminol to actually do anything about it. Skylar! Ochi, you did it! Glorp. Alright then, you blood, go collect that glow sap. That's a hard one. That is a very hard one. Oof. But, we did it. Main thing is, we did it. Luminol took a bit of damage, but hey. It'll be fine. 2 leaflings cured. You're really getting the hang of the whole night expedition thing, aren't you? With this glow sap, I can concoct a medicine that's sure to kill the leaflings. You did it, Skylar! I'll have the medicine done by morning. Until then, however, nobody comes near my lab. What exactly is he doing in there? Experimenting, probably. We don't want to think about it. Rescue mission day 50. In 10 more days, we'll have been here 2 months. Right, administer the cure at once. Yes, Captain. Fox from Conahan acquired his enormous wealth by creating and then subsequently selling IT startups. His motto is be the first to jump ship. Bo from Conahan. His talent and reputation for method acting precedes him. No matter the role, he always plays himself perfectly. Amazing! The radar isn't picking up the presence of any more leaflings. Could that mean we've cured every last leafling on this planet? All leaflings cured. Great work, everyone. Tales of our success will be passed down for generations. Ah, you're the one who rescued me? I'm Fox. I know what comes next. You want me to thank you, right? By the way, how much are you charging me for that? I do hope it's not exorbitant. It's what? It's free? Says Rescue Corps is a charity group then. I wonder. You know, Alpine and I traveled here together, but somehow he was rescued before me. I mean, we were on the same spaceship. Did I land in a bad location? Great. I've fallen behind him now. Alpine and I have known each other for a long time. We seem to get along well despite our differences. Or maybe he just puts up with me. I'm what you would call an investor. You might not guess it by looking at me, but I used to own multiple IT companies. I eventually sold them all and used the resulting assets to set myself up as an investor. I decided to come here with Alpine because he told me that he was going to develop new businesses. There are a lot of interesting things here, so investing in him seems like a sound financial move. Lately, I make a living by being a corporate advisor, consultant, and guest speaker. I give advice about things like business management, policies, and advertising. Observing different companies' business trends is part of my daily routine. Might even say it's become my hobby. My other hobby is collecting news. I save articles and follow the state of affairs. Alpine can be a handful. He likes to do things his own way, so he needs someone to be the voice of reason. One time, he had this business idea I told him was no good, but he didn't listen. He was so sure it would be successful. Shut his consultants. He got burned by it pretty bad on that one. I guess that's when he started listening to me more. Since the Rescue Corps saved me, I've had a chance to recover from being liquefied. When I was a leafling, everything was very strange. Felt like I was possessed. I was completely obsessed with the art of Dandori. It was alarming. Every thought was about utilizing efficient Dandori skills. Honestly, I'm not really a social person. It's probably why I'm not that comfortable in group settings. That was one of the reasons I chose to be an investor. You don't really need a lot of close interaction with others. Alpine crosses my social boundaries, but somehow I don't mind when he does it. I guess that's how he became a good friend. It all looks like hard work, really. If I were you, I'd take a little time to relax. Do you plan to continue working for the Rescue Corps? If so, you might want to take a few breaks so you don't burn out. And the other person is just on the other side. It would be remiss of me not to acknowledge or even thank you for saving my life, so thank you. That said, I came here as an actor, and a master of my craft with the express purpose to get shipwrecked. I'm preparing for a role, you see, but I'm sure this experience being saved can be put to good use as well. If you must know, I will be embodying the lead role in a series where my character is shipwrecked on an unknown planet. I also prepare for roles through real-life experiences. Though finding an unexplored planet was a challenge, I nearly gave up. But then, out of nowhere, I heard about this uncharted planet, and I couldn't let the opportunity slip through my fingers. So as you can see, being shipwrecked was my true intention. But my plans were cut short when my suit's forced sleep mode kicked in. Oh, I have embodied a myriad of characters, and I prepared for each one with gripping first-hand experiences. I've been a cheerful yet sprightly plumber, an adventurer who can ingest anything, and even a hero with a traumatic past. I actually don't know which one that one is. Who are you referring to there? Are you referring to Link? Are you referring to Fox? Perhaps, Captain Falcon? Who are you referring to there? Captain Olimar's experiences are certainly leading raw material. In fact, I'm terribly jealous I couldn't go through them myself. And in case you weren't sure, the first one was Mario and the second one was Kirby. It will be nearly impossible to recreate such circumstances, so I'll just ask if I can interview him for a character study. You right over there? Yeah, I'm just fake coughing. Hero with a traumatic past is a pretty broad reference. Yeah, exactly. Considering the other two are Mario and Kirby, I'm assuming it's Link, but it could be Fox as well. The work of the Rescue Corps is truly impressive, nay, astounding. I'd love to hear all about it sometime, but research. Of course, there'd be something in it for you as well. You don't have a copy of my autograph yet, do you? Or Samus. Oh yeah, true. Completely forgot about Samus, but yeah, it could have been Samus. My younger brother, Alpine, came here as well. I'm sure his journey was meant to inspire his next great venture. It was he who took over our fussy father's business so I could pursue my dreams. I'm quite proud of him. He's so very reliable. I know twins are famous for mischief, but I'm very sorry for all the inconvenience my brother and I have caused. I'd like to offer you more than my most sincere apology. Would you also like a copy of my autograph? It's the least I can do. I'm famous for my role in Carrot Planet. My character crashes on an unknown planet and his life support is running out, so he forges a cooperative relationship with these strange little creatures he meets while there. He fights for survival against many a formidable creature, but ultimately makes his escape. We called it Pikmin. I'm grateful to say that Carrot Planet 2 was also well received by the critics. My character makes it home, but learns the company he works for is now buried in debt. He returns to the planet with his unreliable partner to collect enough treasure to repay the debt. It's more of a buddy comedy / treasure hunting adventure film. We called it Pikmin 2. I wasn't the lead in Carrot Planet 3 per se, but my character was really the heart of the film. He returns to the planet to hunt for treasure to repay yet another debt, only to be taken captive by a mysterious creature that appears out of nowhere. My role was still pivotal, you see. We called it Pikmin 3. Oh, the story sounds familiar, does it? Well, of course it does. I'm delighted to report that the films were universal hits. So that's how you're explaining Pikmin 1, 2, and 3, are you, game? Well, Pikmin 2. Sure, you've seen them as well, and for that I thank you. Would you be interested in receiving a copy of my autograph? You must know I will be embodying the lead role in a series where my character is on an uncharted planet, except I've done it 3 times already. Stretch and a hydrate from Foss. I can do that. Ugh. Come on. Right. There's one more thing to do in this game, but you know what? I'm gonna leave it for now. Thanks a ton, you bloomed a whole lot of Pikmin flowers. Here's some raw material that is now completely useless to you. But you can't really be done, of course. Oh, excuse me. They're all cured. Well done! Yay, I got 30 pieces of raw material for that. You could have given me a little bit more, Bernard. It's official. You are a full-fledged member of the crew, who I'm so glad I asked for your help. Not a cliffhanger. A cliffhanger. Sorry. To my great surprise, Olimar contributed descriptions to my treasure catalog. He provides a different perspective on the treasures than I do. Yes, his entries are well worth reading. Here's a treasure catalog. Please do take a look. Oh boy. Do you think we have a lot of things to read? Holy shit. Okay, you can stop now whenever you're ready. Holy moly. 228 out of 239 treasures. And every single one has at least 2 descriptions. Have you ever laid eyes on something more adorable? I, for one, have not. Gazing upon its features fills me with, is it admiration? Or, well, whatever it is, I recommend everyone open their eyes and their hearts to this sublime and squeaky being. First time I laid eyes on this treasure, I thought it was a giant aquatic monster. It took me a few paralyzing seconds to realize that it's just a statue. What a relief. If such an attractive creature were to attack me, I'd be too entranced to run away. Look at those adorable features and darling proportions. This creature may be rather medium in size, but that does not mean it is a medium amount of cuteness. No, I'm quite certain it possesses enough cuteness to charm an entire planet. Has well-proportioned facial features and a smooth exterior. Its hollow interior allows it to float on water. I thought long and hard about what creature inspired this treasure, and before I knew it, I was petting its beak. Powerless in the face of cuteness. Ah, fret not, stately rubber cutie. Yes, you may be smallish in size, but that does not matter. Cute is cute. In fact, it's quite possible you're even more cute because of your smallness. Yes, I do believe you are. Compared to the other treasures found, this sculpture is tiny, yet with its beak turned courageously upward and its round eyes brimming with the spirit of adventure, I can't help but admire its gallant image. Beauty really can be found around any corner. Just look at this fellow, dressed to impress in all black, and impressed I most certainly am. So impressed I can't stop staring. I do hope it'll forgive me, it's just hard to act normal around someone so dapper, it truly is. When I was a kid, I coveted a black leather jacket that hung in a shop window. It was so cool! I begged my parents to buy it for me, but they just scoffed in my face. So I saved up my pocket change for months and finally bought it myself. Turns out wearing a leather jacket during the peak of a Hocketat summer is a shortcut to getting a heat stroke. That was the last time I ever tried to be cool. Sweet Stumble Knot. What a sweet stick this is. Quite literally, this stick here is made of the candy from top to bottom. This unexpected combination makes it quite the handy thing to have around. You can use it as a walking stick to prevent yourself from stumbling while hiking or exploring unfamiliar terrain. When all that exertion makes you hungry, you'll find sustenance right there in your hand. Useful invention, to be sure. A gigantic, brightly coloured stick of candy adorned with a ribbon. My guess is that it was meant to be a gift for a child, and would be a great souvenir to bring back to my own kids. I'll need to keep a close eye on the spaceship's temperature to prevent its melting during transport. Be warned, if you take a bite of this doughy raft, you'll quickly find yourself washed in a torrential river of sweet cream. Your only choice is to eat as quickly as you can. If you can't keep up, ask someone to throw you a life preserver before it's too late. I hear this item was discovered in a bright and open area unlike other caves I've encountered. What's more, it was presented on a large silver plate. I wonder why it was there. Is it a form of entertainment for visiting guests? Or maybe we are the guests. This treasure takes a sophisticated palate to appreciate. First, the salty sweet sauce is put atop some kind of white foodstuff. It's then fried and topped with a thin black layer of paper. Sounds awful, but it tastes wonderful. Surprising in the best way. It's sweet but not too sweet, salty but not overly so. It tastes like something a refined palate would appreciate. Perhaps belonging to someone whose tastes were developed over the course of many years. Someone went to great lengths to first nibble this cookie into a perfect circle, and then to nibble a perfect circle out of the middle of the cookie. The cookie craftsmanship exhibited here, it's mind-boggling, really. Stealing a bite of food before it's been served is quite rude, but I understand the impulse. My son and I are always waiting outside the kitchen, itching to try whatever my wife's been cooking. Thankfully, she finds it charming, or we'd have to curtail the habit. It's said the two colours in this cookie bring good luck to one's family and to one's business. In fact, it was a tradition here for families to gather around a cookie and eat it together. There's even a saying about it: the family that eats a cookie together gets rich together. This pattern always reminds me of our family game nights. We like to play board games, but it would be even more enjoyable if we could eat the boards after. I was curious to know if the flavour was as playful as the design, so I took a bite. Tastes normal. What does taste normal mean, Eleanor? Is it possible for a cookie to be too delicious? It seems it is. This very cookie is so incredibly tasty that it vanishes almost as soon as it appears. Where it goes, nobody knows. But if you ever want to taste it, you'll have to move fast. Sweets don't simply disappear of their own accord. There has to be some sort of scientific explanation. To test my theory, I've laid out the cookies and I'm waiting. Normally I'd have given in to my urge to eat them, but I must stay strong. Do they love me? Do they love me not? These are the questions we have all asked ourselves at one time or another, and this cookie has the answer. Simply eat each tasty petal as you ask your question. What will the answer be? The final bite will tell. Before we got married, my wife took a compatibility test to assess our relationship. It was all for a laugh, but we got 120%, indicating we would be eternally happy together. I don't really believe in all that fortune-telling stuff, but that test got it right. The shape of this treasure represents perhaps the most important things there are in the universe: life and love. If you pour your heart into this cookie and give it to someone you care about, it's sure to have a powerful effect on them. My line of work, encountering tough situations and feeling like your life is in danger is all a part of the job, but something about this cookie makes me feel like I have the strength to make it through. Like I have an extra heart if my first one runs out. Even a slight touch will make this treasure jiggle and wiggle in the most wonderful way. Yet for all the seismic stresses, it never collapses. Still, what's even more entrancing than the jiggles wiggle is its taste. The sweetness will make you tremble. Children are fascinated by jiggling objects like this. I know my kids would lose their minds if they encountered this gelatinous tower. I consider myself a mature adult, and even I'm fighting the urge to climb to the top of this jiggling hill. This spaceship was clearly styled to look like a cake with fruit atop it. I suspect it was specially designed for couples heading to space on their honeymoon. Goodness, I hope no one tries to eat it. The ship might crash in some strange locale. Hardly the idyllic vacation newlyweds dream of. At our wedding, our friends gave my wife and me a spaceship-shaped cake that looked a lot like this one. It wasn't as big, but it resonated with my dreams of exploring space. Of course, my dreams are slightly different now, but I'm happy I still have my wife by my side. What a refreshing aroma, and what charming decorations, and that gorgeous colour too. Popular with the young crowd, this spaceship wakes you up as it whisks you away on a minty fresh journey to another planet. Just don't take a bite out of it, or you'll never make it back. One whiff of this brings me back to the long days of summer, eating ice cream with my kids. This fragrance smells like their favourite flavour, bright and refreshing. At first I didn't want to try it, but my children insisted. Now it's my favourite ice cream flavour too. It was this adorable ship's yummy smell that lured me in, then suddenly I was taking a bite. Lo and behold, I found the ship to be edible. In fact, it's chocolate flavoured. I'm still not quite sure what to make of this discovery. All I know is it's a delicious one. My wife and I have been together for a long while, but our relationship has never been as perfectly poised as this cake. Maybe it's because I'm always flying around space and she's at home trying to keep things together. We really are due for a date night. A hoop topped by a stone made of the hardest substance in the universe. A perfect gift to give when making an unbreakable promise. Though I am told this stone can, in fact, be broken. Perhaps then it's meant as a reminder that no promise is truly unbreakable? It's a common practice to present an expensive gift to your intended when you propose. I didn't have the means to do so when my wife and I became engaged, and I've always regretted that fact. But at least I still love her as much as I did then. This shiny table is used in a ceremony meant to bring good luck with money. It works like this. Jump over the table once and make a profit. Jump over it twice and make a fortune. Jump over it thrice and the sky opens and money rains down on you, or so one hopes anyway. Apparently, if you can jump over this, you'll be blessed with great wealth. I'm not the superstitious type, but I'm tempted to give it a try. I could use the extra cash. The only thing standing in my way are my poor middle-aged hip joints. Can't see the artistry at work here with your eyes, but take a deep breath and your nose will behold the power and beauty at once. One whiff and your heart will light up. Surely this gorgeous olfactory sculpture belongs in an art gallery. It's a multi-sensory art experience. You've got the flicker of the flame, the texture of the body, and that glorious scent that just melts into your surroundings. It's so soothing and calming. I'm getting a bit sleepy here. Is it a sleep device? It's said a king gave this orb to his beloved daughter, and that it contains all the wisdom the princess would need as a next ruler of the land. Note it is not especially flashy. One can assume that's because good leadership is not about flash, but about substance. My daughters love shiny jewels and trinkets for as long as I can remember. She used to be happy enough with pretty stones and pieces of sea glass, but now all she wants are the more illustrious items like this. That doesn't bode well for my wallet's future. Not only is this glimmering gem quite beautiful, but the mineral it's composed of is notable for being highly sticky. Often given as a present to a loved one, it represents a bond that is equally adhesive. This gemstone is large, but looks kinda cheap. I've only just started to accept that one day someone might propose to my own daughter with a gift like this. I know I should probably give that person a warm welcome, but I already don't like them. Step through this glowing blue hoop and you will feel its healing effects almost at once. Exhaustion is gone, ailments of the heart and the body banished. You have but to make the choice to step through it. I read somewhere that some colors can have certain effects on your body. This color seems to calm my mind and help me recover my composure when I'm feeling frazzled in the field. It has an almost healing effect. Is your relationship missing the spark it once had? Are you stuck in a rut with the one you love? This hoop can help. Step through the glowing pink light and feel the passion return. The warmth that shines upon you is sure to remind you of the day you met. Oops. The science of colors intrigues me. For example, I can feel my instincts sharpen and my zest for life intensify when I gaze upon this hue. What would happen if I were to walk through this ring with my wife? Perhaps its powers could reignite the spark between us. Do you ever wish you had good luck with this hoop? You need not wish. Step through its glowing yellow center and good fortune is sure to follow. Of course, for this to work, it helps if you believed it was going to work in the first place. People tend to gather with those who are like-minded, and eventually they become friends and partners. If you want to build a circle of good friends, you must be the kind of person whose company you enjoy. Then you find your companionship with yourself as well. Exercise is good for many things. It not only makes us stronger, but it also helps us live healthier lives. So grab each of this exercise machine's handles and squeeze! As every muscle strains at the effort, take comfort knowing you're adding good things to your life. I'm no longer trying to catch anyone's eye, but as the sole breadwinner, I need to prioritize my health so I can support my family for years to come. Problem is, I'm so busy supporting them, there's not a lot of time left for push-ups. We'll see how it all turns out. Put your hands on the surface of this sphere and don't be surprised if you find yourself awash in waves of fuzzy imagery. The surface texture recalls the warmth of a fall sweater, the feel of grass on a summer day, and the prickly thrill of a hard-fought victory. Growing up, I wasn't one for chasing balls or shedding tears over a win or a loss, but my passions were equally absorbing. I wonder why this giant fuzzy sphere was me thinking of more youthful days and what they were like for the inhabitants of this planet. This communication sphere has fallen from its place orbiting the planet. Note how the bumpy surface was designed to maximize transmissions. A pity that it is no longer functioning. Perhaps a blow with a large stick could launch it back into orbit. Tired outer shell could withstand several severe environments, but the inside appears to be unexpectedly soft. The geological layers are breathtaking. If I had to guess, I'd say this is a scale model of a celestial body. Just can't explain why I want to hit it with a stick. There's something about this orb that makes one want to hit it with a stick in a moment of joyful abandon. Of course, such behavior is sure to spell trouble. I can see it now, the orb sent flying through the air and it crashed through the window of a neighboring home. And the neighbor, failing to appreciate the gleeful innocence of the moment, unleashing a good old-fashioned tirade. No matter how fun it may seem, do not send this orb sailing through the air. Can verify that there are indeed 108 stitches on this ball. I counted them myself. The process took me all night to complete. As an explorer, it's important to question things in order to survive, but I should be careful not to overdo it. The spine-tingling snap created by this object stimulates feelings of greed within anyone in earshot. The reasons behind this are unknown. Perhaps it reawakens a primal sensation hidden in the depths of our hearts, but this is a mere conjecture. When I hear the sound this makes, the word paycheck immediately comes to mind. It's followed quickly by the image of my wife's face and a voice reciting our monthly household budget in full. Food, tuition, medical bills, the list goes on and on and... Do not be fooled by its silence. You are in the presence of the most intelligent lifeform in the universe. Based on its appearance, it's clear this creature can exude feelings of joy and delight. It was likely at the center of many social gatherings long ago. Whenever I hear a joyful song, I'm transported back to family celebrations with live music and dancing. I see my family, all dressed to the nines, looking at me with silly expressions on their faces. I hope to witness that again one day soon. Better keep an eye out when in close proximity to this sentient disc. Apparently it has a bit of an anger management problem. Further details about its tendency to lash out have been lost to time, which makes it all the more intimidating, doesn't it? A few years ago, my wife suspected I had betrayed her in some way or another and was furious at me. She was so enraged she could have turned the whole world upside down. It was terrifying yet comforting to know I still ignited such passion within her. In moments of sorrow, it may be helpful to consult with this unusually intelligent life form. Empathy is one of the highest forms of intelligence, so this disc surely has more than enough to share with you. You may not be able to hear its wisdom, but you will feel it. What is the purpose of emotions? They give our lives meaning and balance. One could not survive a life of pure sorrow, so we must find delight in things. A life of pleasure would become monotonous, so we should appreciate the bad as much as the good. Sometimes you wake up and decide that today will be unlike every other standard issue day. Today, you tell yourself, will be filled with fun and amusement. And what could be more amusing than dancing? Why, nothing. On days like this, simply grab this disc and get your groove on. Swing it round with abandon. Yes, soon enough you will have to return to life as usual, but I promise it's okay to let your inner rhythm take you away on occasion. May not be the most graceful dancer, but who really cares? I like to let the music take over and allow my body to go with the flow. Sometimes my wife and I will be freestyling, and it looks so much fun the kids forget to be embarrassed and can't help but join in. Should you ever find yourself stunned beyond words, this wise creature will be a true friend to you. Let its waves of knowledge wash over you and bring about a deeper inner calm. Indeed, there's something soothing about simply being in its presence. My son is a known prankster and likes to catch my wife and me by surprise. One time he leapt out from behind a garden gnome, and my wife jumped so high in surprise that she threw out her back. Since then, we've established a strict household no surprises policy. Store your valuables in this bag for guaranteed peace of mind. Of course, that's easier said than done. Its defenses make it impregnable and virtually impossible to break. But that's only a problem if you want to see your possessions ever again. How many times have I heard my family complain about a jar that won't open or a door that won't open? Under there, I'm saying just run it under hot water or push, don't pull. However, I've tried both on this bag and it literally cannot be opened. Feeling down, then simply shake this stick at a dormant tree and its flowers will immediately come to life. You may ask how this is possible, but mysterious and ancient technology is beyond our comprehension. Simply put, it's magic. Let's just leave it at that, shall we? When a flower blooms on a dead tree, it is nothing short of a phenomenon. I've also witnessed flowers bloom on a Pikmin's head after they drink nectar. I suspect this stick shares the same rejuvenating property exhibited by other lifeforms on this planet. This item would have been placed between two objects and used to connect them. It's not clear what these objects might have been, but something such as this would have done the job gently and aptly. At least that's my best guess. This one time, when I was a kid, my parents had a big fight and refused to speak to each other. I went back and forth, mediating until the argument was resolved. I'd like to say it was for the sake of their love, but I was just tired of waiting for dinner. What you see here is a cover used to disguise a pit or trap, probably as a way to catch small animals. The people of this planet hunted in groups and used their cunning to develop this system. Another proud example of civilization and its infinite wisdom. I found that this planet is riddled with underground caverns and passageways. I'd love to explore this place, but it feels like I'm in constant danger of falling into a hole. This lid must have been used to warn previous inhabitants of nearby pitfalls. A round raft meant for a single occupant. It floats using the water's surface tension. These holes in the middle allow the passenger a delightful glimpse of the water below. Then again, one might consider plugging those holes if one is worried about the raft taking on water. I'd equip the underside of this raft with floats so that it hovers above the water's surface, making it possible to sail it without sinking. Then I'd plug the holes with magnifying lenses so I could peer underwater safely. This is where the mystery begins. See, it's a fragment of something bigger. Yes, a massive photo panel now broken into pieces. But why? The only way to find out is to put the pieces together again. The clues here tell me this belongs in the top left corner. The vastness of space and the unknown it contains is an unsolvable puzzle. At the start of each voyage, I set out to unravel every mystery and discover great truths, but I always find myself returning with more questions than answers. This is merely one part of a much larger picture. As for why this image was broken into pieces, well, I suspect it's because it needed to be safely transported, perhaps to an art gallery even. Once assembled, I won't be surprised to find a masterpiece. At Hoggetat Freight, we often divide up our cargo in order to use the ship's space more efficiently. Big companies have huge transporters to fill up, but that also means a lot less flexibility. They're still filling up their gigantic ships while we're out making deliveries. Surely there's a reason this image was broken into fragments. Could it be a treasure map? Did someone split the map into pieces and hide the bits? Is today the day I strike it rich? Perhaps I shouldn't count my fortune before it's found. As a boy, I would spend days drawing elaborate treasure maps. The buried treasure may have been junk to most, but to me it was precious. Is this a fragment of a treasure map? I doubt it, but the subject of this drawing was probably a treasure to the artist. This mysterious fragment appears to be the top right part of a giant photo. Could it be a picture of a precious moment in time? But why would such a thing be broken into pieces? Was someone trying to hide something? I must see all the pieces, I must know! I understand the instinct to hide something precious to you, though the word protect is probably more apt. I feel similarly about my family. I do everything in my power to give them a safe, happy life. It's a simple desire, but it motivates me to carry on. Do I see a face in this picture fragment? Is that part of a smile I see? No, it couldn't be, or could it? Oh my, I feel like I'm going to see whatever it is in my dreams. This looks just like the kind of picture you get when you let a kid play with a camera. Blurry and too close up to see anything. I deleted all those pictures my kids took to free up memory space, but now I wish I hadn't. Imperfect memories can be the most precious. Such a wise eye staring at me. Yes, this certainly looks like the face of a deeply intelligent creature. And it's the strangest thing. I feel like I know this animal, and well, even though I've never seen it before. I hope I get some answers once all the pieces are found. This makes me think of my dog Bulby back at home. I'm away for work quite a bit, so we've gone long periods without seeing each other. Yet every time I come home, he treats me as if I never left. He may be the wisest and most loving member of the family. What do I see here? Is it nothing? Is it everything? I feel like it could be anything. Maybe this fragment is part of a ceremony in which the participants break up a photo of a beloved deity so they can better share it with one another. Yes, that must be it. As a young boy, I collected rocks and shiny objects that I held quite dear. My parents always wanted me to get rid of them, but I refused. I can't even remember where I found them all. I probably picked up most of them right in our own backyard. I'm still not sure why I was so attached to a bunch of gravel, but they shone like diamonds to me. 2 flat sides and a corner. Could this fragment belong in the bottom left position, or does it go up above in the top right spot? No, my gut instincts say bottom left. Sometimes your gut is all you have to go on, and go you must. As a child, there were many times I'd come across something unknown to me and intuitively investigate without hesitation. It worked out well for me, I believe. As an adult, I often overthink matters, so maybe I need to recapture that daring spirit of my youth. We can ask ourselves why this photo was broken into small pieces, into small indiscernible fragments, but perhaps the answer is that there is no answer. It pains me to say that, for those of us who try to make sense of the world, this sort of thing keeps us up at night. Why are the things the way they are? The answer can be surprisingly simple. For example, my kids will often dismantle a clock or a chair or tear up a piece of bread just because I can. Maybe there's no significant reason that this picture is in pieces either. Take a look at this strange treasure. Notice the gaps and protrusions. I'm certain they'd mesh well with something similar yet different. Maybe this is some sort of key that opens something if you find the piece that makes it whole. Exciting! That little bump at the end makes this look like it has a nose. Noses make me think of my son when he was a baby. He'd often forget my face after I had been gone for long stints of work and cry when I got home. But once he knew the distinctive shape of my nose, he recognized me right away. I'm almost certain one could use these knobs and curves to connect this fragment with other fragments, but why? What would one accomplish by doing such a thing? Quite puzzling, no? Perhaps the partial picture seen here would become more clear with more fragments. Yes, that must be it. How clever, and though the big picture here remains unclear, the activity itself is clearly quite fun. Did I dream of becoming glorified delivery man, or was adventure always my true goal, even given my current circumstances? Who knows? I'm proud to say I've achieved both, but the president might see that differently. I'm worried about my annual bonus. Am I really gonna fucking read these? All of them? I'm not even close to halfway done. Sweet flavor of the sunseed berry is being condensed and placed into this bottle for safekeeping. So clever, so delicious, but imagine the squabble that breaks out every time this jar is opened. Something this yummy would be the envy of everyone at the table. This scent is dangerously sweet and brings to mind concentrated memories of my wife's adorable smile, but one can't subsist on sweetness alone. You also need solid qualities like trust and patience. Having those is like a big hearty breakfast for the soul. I need to make a decision. Am I gonna read these? Is anyone even still here anymore? Do people want to hear me read all these? Or not? Probably boring everyone half to sleep with this. I'm lurking, building streamer things. Hi Cosmic, welcome on in. Do you want to go through it? I mean, I was keen to, and now I've started, and I'm just like, no. No, I don't want to. Covering after seeing something I wish I didn't. Oh dear. So, I don't know. Would you guys like to see the rest of these? It wasn't here, don't worry, okay. This is Skylar with the flu shaved off. Would you guys like me to read through this? Because at some point I'm going to have to stop tonight. Or would you like me to just acknowledge that it's here and just be like, okay, Skylar, that's enough. Stream Elements in trouble. I'm doing the smart thing and moving everything over to StreamerBot. Yeah, I have heard good things about StreamerBot, and I've also heard about Stream Elements as well. I think Stream Elements allows you to move things over, and StreamerBot, I think you have to recreate everything. Which, I don't know which method I really want to do at this stage. I'm okay with skipping it. Alright, there's one vote for skipping. Does anybody else care? It'd still be better than the vintage psychiatric care I was reading about. Oh dear. What I can do instead is acknowledge that they're here, show you some cool features, and also show you the group photo. Once they're all completed. I'm good with either choice. Because there are some treasures that do have an interaction. And you don't get to see that in the thing. So once we have... I think what we're going to do is I'm just going to show everything. We can acknowledge the fact that there are notes. But it would take a day to read through them all. Yeah. Some of these you can look a little closer on them. No actions there. A lot of these that you think there could be actions, there are no actions. And you're definitely not going to see it for the fruit. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. Otherwise, I'm gonna strain my voice reading all this nonsense. Bedtime. Yeah, I think that's what we'll do. What I can do, though, is I can read the enemy descriptions. Because there's fewer enemies than there are treasures. That's not complete yet. The Great Adventure series is complete. Does it do anything? Nope. Didn't think so. That doesn't do anything either. However, I know one thing that does, and if we do this, it will. Choo-choo. Pressing the A button makes it stop. And go. Cute. The assembled courage, too, is fully assembled. Doesn't have any actions, but it becomes fully assembled. Okay, that's a thermometer. We're fine. We're fine. This is the paleontology series, and there's these little things and the mysterious squish fish. Point of honor. That's cute. I don't think that has an action. But the GBASP does. We can slam it shut. Nature's Candy. Toys of Giants. Can't interact with that. I thought we could. I think we can. Yeah. We can interact with this fidget spinner. And there's all the gold nuggets and cards. And yeah. That's it. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to read all of those. If you want to read all of them, I'm sure someone's posted them on the internet somewhere, so you do it yourself. You watch it yourself. I don't think even I've read all of them, to be honest with you. Even in my original playthrough. I got to hear from Olimar about the creatures here. Take a look at the notes section. You'll find it full of Olimar's brilliant observations. Maybe I won't do this either. Because every single creature has Olimar notes too. I know we did this in the past, but, you know. There's just so much reading. So much reading, so much lore. And I just don't feel up for it. Maybe I won't bother with this. Either of these things. I think it might be enough just to complete the game. But we'll see how we go. Anyway, that's going to be it from me for tonight, I think. We've made some great progress tonight, and now we just have to go after Louie one final time. And I think we know exactly where he might be. Looks like we'll be finishing this up next week. But one of our biggest challenges is awaiting right around the corner. Anyway, let's see if we can find someone to raid tonight, In the meantime, Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga will return on Monday night. That game's probably got 2 streams left at most, but I feel like definitely more than one. Look forward to Monday. I've been enjoying watching that, especially. Oh, that's good. It's been fun. On Tuesday night, of course, we'll be playing more Ratchet & Clank 2, Locked and Loaded. And on Wednesday night, we will be finishing Pikmin 4. This is the hardest part of my week, the longest amount of time before more Skylar. That's fine. So, stay tuned for all of that stuff. Now, where are we going tonight? Where shall we go? Where shall we go? Where shall we go? I is not entirely sure where we should go. To be honest. I think I'm gonna send you over to 12%. Never mind, they just finished streaming by the looks of it. Yep, they just finished streaming. Okay. Guess we're not going over there then. So where are we going instead? I'll give the streamers Sky Narb. I hope you all in the chat all have a good rest of the day / night. You too, The Limited. Have a good week and weekend, everyone. Goodbye. Catch you later, Doctor. Half of me is thinking maybe we'll just cold end tonight. Can't see anyone that I would be interested in raiding tonight, I think. Yeah, I think we'll just end it tonight. We don't have to raid out every time. Alright, in that case, have a good night, folks, and I will see you all on Monday night next week. Good night, everybody.